Jack never imagined that, despite the fact that the name of the great beast had already spread throughout the entire forest, someone would still dare to come and provoke him. The reason? In the eyes of the elves, a mere goblin is nothing more than an inferior creature. Humans are about to come and try to steal the elves' sacred treasures, which will inevitably lead to war. So, the elves gathered the weaker races around to serve as foot soldiers. In exchange for their help, they promised 3 months' worth of food as a reward, but Jack didn't hesitate to refuse. Their tone sounded as if they were offering charity. If they wanted help, they needed to show some real sincerity. Hearing this, the elf leader was furious. He immediately drew his weapon, ready to teach Jack a lesson, but the look in Jack's eyes froze him in place. Jack grabbed the elf leader by the collar. "If you don't want your head to roll, have the elves hiding around us put down their bows." Before he could finish, an arrow suddenly shot toward him. Luckily, Jack reacted in time and caught it. The elf leader was startled and quickly ordered his subordinates to lower their bows. Then, Jack drew his own weapon. Speaking in a forceful tone, he had no interest in the request, but as a part of the forest, if humans dared to act recklessly, he'd be more than happy to help. However, if they threatened him, he wouldn't hesitate to send the surrounding elves straight to hell. Afterward, he let them go, but Jack knew they wouldn't just let this go. Sure enough, 45 days later, Jack's premonition came true. The elves stormed into the base with overwhelming force. It seemed like they wanted to wipe them out in one fell swoop. For those who repeatedly provoked him, Jack wouldn't show mercy again. He immediately activated his skill, Roar of the Forest King. Anyone weaker than him would be frozen in place. In less than 2 minutes, all of the enemies were captured. The elf leader never imagined that a mere lowly goblin could be so powerful. Still stubborn, he tried to threaten Jack again. At this point, the elves behind him were speechless, saying they had already tried to persuade their leader, but he refused to listen. Seeing this, Jack wasn't going to let him die without some purpose. He ordered them to fight against other goblins. If they won, they'd be allowed to live.